How's it going, everybody? I want to talk just a little bit about Glock Simplicity, interchangeability, and one reason why I have started to concentrate some of my efforts on going Glock. You know, I've had different Glocks. I've gotten rid of a couple of Glocks. I had a Glock 20. I wish I still had it. And I had a Glock 27 that I traded for a Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Compact, and I turned around and traded that for a Glock 17. Right here. Nope. Check this. This one. This one has RTF2 frame, that's how I know. Okay. For this one right here. My Glock 20, I had worked in a trade for a rifle. So, you know, I got down to where I had one Glock at one point, and it was the Glock 22. Well, with a lot of the stuff going on and just simplicity as far as holsters, you know, any one of these four guns will work in the same holster. Okay? I got myself, like most people, I'm sure, you buy a gun, you need a holster for it. You buy a holster for it. You need magazines for it. You buy extra magazines for it. And then, like me, down the road, I decide, you know, that gun, it just ain't doing it for me anymore. So you want to trade it or sell it or something and get something different. You know, I've played this game. I mean, I've been a firearm guy my whole life, but I never really started to become a shooter until about 3 years ago. So I just got to thinking, and I'm thinking about the way the prices are going up, the way different things are happening, how much I've lost my rear end, especially on trades. And I just wanted to kind of simplify things. So I got myself the compact and the full size. Now I've heard people consider like the Glock 34s, 33s, the real long ones, like the competition guns, the full size, and like the 17 and 22 as a standard size or something, and then the 19 and 23 as a compact, and then the 26 and 27 as a subcompact. I've always known them primarily as the full size, the compact, and then the subcompact, or the baby Glocks, the 26 and 27s. But, you know, here's another thing. A weapon light. This is the TLR4. This is light, and it has a laser on it as well, which I will not shine in your face. What in the world? Oh, I got it upside down, dummy. Flip that. Now you can see that red right down there. See that going on and off? So this is a light and laser combo, and you have to change out these little keys on here for different guns. Now I'm sure there's some guns that takes the same key as a Glock, but I know I can take this light off and put it on any one of these four, and I don't have to even worry about, you know, where's my keys at? Did I lose the keys? You know, it can just be kind of a hassle and a pain in the rear end. Not to mention magazines. You know, Glock 23, 17, 19, 22, any of these 40 caliber magazines will fit in the smallest gun that Glock makes. So the smallest one I have is a 23. So here's the 23 mag, and here is the 22 mag. I can take this 22 mag and put it in my Glock 23. I don't know which one of these is my 23. It's not that one. I need to get these guns right. Okay, help me remember. The 9s are over here. These are going to be the 40s here. Because if you don't help me remember, I will not remember. So there's a 23. So I can take my 13 round Glock 23 mag, I'm sorry, this is the Glock 22 15 round mag. Okay? You can take that mag and you can put it in the compact Glock 23. Or obviously, you can run it in the full-size Glock 22. So in this gun right here, I can run Glock 23, Glock 22, or any type of other Glock magazine, you know, like if you had the 22 rounder, you know, you can run it in this one as well as in this one. But what my point is just the simplicity of use. You know, magazines, holsters, lights, the whole 9 yards. That is why I was thinking about this. You know, at first I was going to just go pretty much 9mm. I was going to concentrate on 9mm because it's so much more economical to shoot. Pretty easy to come by. You know, I was just like, you know, just focus on 9, because before when I had, you know, 45s and all this other stuff, it was like, well, if you want to stock up on ammo, well, I have like 5 or 6 different ammos I need to stock up on. I thought, well, I'll just get, you know, concentrate on 9mm, and I'll just have to buy 9mm, you know. Well, then, you know, I've got the M&P Shield. That's in 40. Well, I don't want to get rid of that. It ain't like I can go and buy a Shield in a 9. You know, I got my Car CW9, but I have that Shield, and that's a great carry gun, and I'm like, well, so now I've kind of broadened my scope to 9 and 40. But although I do have a 380 Bodyguard that I just purchased, my only 45 I do have now is my 1911, which, I mean, I don't carry that as a range gun, a fun gun, you know, but it's just very, very simple. Very simple whenever you go with one manufacturer of firearm, especially with Glocks. Now you can go with like M&P. I believe that like an M&P 9 magazine will work in an M&P compact or subcompact. I believe that it will. I think Smith & Wesson kind of got on board with this, you know, being able to combine, you know, some of their stuff together. I don't know about M&Ps, but I know on these are all Generation 3. I wanted all the generations to be the same. If, you know, the economy was to totally fall apart and the cops go away and you're on your own and you have a gun that goes down, well, with these 3 guns, a lot of these parts in here are interchangeable. You know, you have something internally here that breaks, a spring, or, you know, whatever, you can rob Peter to pay Paul between all these, you know. That can be an advantage. Glock magazines, for the most part, are very economical. You know, Bowtech Tactical had these. I mean, they're out of them now, but you could buy them for $22 a piece, you know. You go with SIG, I'd love to have a SIG 229. I really would, but I cannot get myself to pull the trigger on a $800 gun. Not when I can get a $450 to $500 gun right here. Yeah, it may not be as pretty, but it's every bit as reliable. You know, every bit as tough. I mean, it just has a proven track record. Even though, for the first time here, sometime back, I heard this called combat Tupperware, and it's not just Glocks, but any of the polymer framed guns. There was a guy that referred to it as combat Tupperware. I thought that was pretty funny. But I just kind of wanted to show and talk about my philosophy on this. Why would somebody want to have all Glocks? Why would somebody want to have all Smith & Wesson? You know, well, there can be advantages to it. There really can. Even better yet, if you have a baby Glock, every single magazine in that caliber will work in that gun. Every single one. If you have a baby Glock, you can buy whatever. Let's say you have a Glock 26 9mm, any 9mm Glock magazine will work in that one gun. Anywhere from its factory, what is it, 10 plus 1 or 11 plus 1 or something, all the way up to the 33 rounders or whatever, you know. That's an advantage to me. You know, instead of having 4 magazines for your gun, you might potentially have 15, 20. So, and like I say, it's all affordable. You can get Glock parts all over the place, and they're cheap. You know, you go and try and find parts for certain, you know, handguns. You might be able to find them, but they're going to be more expensive. But Glock stuff is everywhere. It's kind of like whenever you go into a store now and you want to find a case for your cell phone, or you want to find a docking station for your cell phone. Practically everything is geared to the iPhones, iPads, you know. And that's the way Glock is in the handgun world. Most everybody has got about anything out there for these Glocks, and they're very affordable. So anyway, I've rambled enough. I don't know how much time I've ate up from you. Too much, I'm sure. But I just kind of wanted to ramble. I wanted to kind of show, you know, a little bit of a handgun update. Not too much of one, but a little bit of one. And, you know, just a little bit of theory and philosophy. Will my mind change 3 months down the road? It very well could. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. By the way, the Bodyguard 380 is still running phenomenal. I really, really like that little 380. I really do. Double strike capability. I don't use the laser much on it, but it's there if you want to use it, you know. So, and the Cars CW9, that thing's just been running like a top as well. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys take care. Thanks for watching and listening to the ramble. Hey, you want to see a cool light? Got this for Christmas. My wife got this for me at Battery Plus. It's a little store that sells nothing but batteries. It's probably, most people probably have it. That little son of a gun right there is one bright booger. And it's like I don't know what you'd call it. I mean, you can see the shape of it. Like an area light or something. Pretty cool. Sure she didn't pay too much for it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all take care. We'll see you later.